Hello world, I'm Matt Lucas and this is Muay Thai news for the week. So a lot of things going on, big things happening here in Thailand and around the world. Let's get right into it. So massive show last week over at Sing Patong, Patong Stadium, Nuam Noi, putting on his regular show every Thursday. And he's putting on some very nice bouts. Barbara Aguirre fought Quinty Klein, who was training out of Tiger Muay Thai. That one at 60 kilos. We've seen Barbara move up and down over the last year or two in terms of weight and still doing phenomenally. She took that bout on points, so congrats to the team at Phuket Fight Club for that. And hopefully we're going to see more from Barbara and hopefully more from her opponent, who is still quite young. I believe she's only 16. In the main event, Sakchai Noi MU then beat out Andrew Kaporo. Then the next night, we had Bukau, of course, over at Rajadamnern. It was an exhibition fight. The stadium really trying to draw more attention to the stadium, to the sport. So they brought in Bukau. The next day, over at Lumpinee for Fairtex Fight Promotion, Dokmai Ba Fairtex, beautiful southpaw fighter, fought far side Sornitawa and won on points. A great lefty versus lefty battle, lots of action. Looking forward to seeing more from Dokmai Ba. She recently came off of a points win against Mesha Katz, who also trains out Phuket Fight Club. Dokmai Ba also has a silver medal from the SEA Games, so she's definitely on the rise, definitely one to look out for. The next day over at Super Champ was the 60 kilo men's tournament. Felipe Morris from Phuket Fight Club took that bout. He had 2 fights in one night, won them both. So again, Phuket Fight Club doing great things for the sport. Felipe has been out here for some time. He fought Yotin quite some time ago, Yotin FA group. I believe it was a points win for Felipe, but it was about a year ago. The IFMA Youth Games in Malaysia wrapped up. The USA team did very well with a handful of gold and silver medals. So hats off to the IFMA team, all the people doing hard work for that. The USMF is now an approved sanctioning body in New York State. They've also teamed up with a promotion in the Midwest. So Muay Thai in America looking like it's taking off, and things are taking off this week. A lot of great fights tomorrow at Rajadamnern. The Pet Indie show on Thursday nights has a great matchup. Pet Dam Gayang Hidao, or Pet Indie Academy, beautiful southpaw fighter, is taking on Chorfa Tor Sangtin, who is really exciting. Walk forward fighter, very tough, very durable, training out of the legendary Tor Sangtin gym, the Deadly Kissers gym, run by Moses Tor Sangtin up in Pathum Thani. Pet Dam, of course, out of Pet Indie Academy in Bangkok. So definitely look out for that one. That's going to be a very exciting clash. Pet Dam has fought on one championship, fought a lot of high-level fighters. Chorfa has had some amazing fights, especially against Ratang some time ago at Rajadamnern. The following day is a continuation of the Rajadamnern World Series. I believe we will see the 70 kilo men back in action. That day, though, is a massive one championship card. This one has a lot of beautiful matches. So we have Deandra Martin taking on Amber Kitchen. Of course, both ladies have been on a little bit of a layoff. I believe Amber a bit more than Deandra. Deandra took on Smilla Sundell quite some time ago. Lost that one. But Deandra has been doing very well for herself on the national circuit. Had a beautiful head kick knockout over Yolanda Schmidt, one of the leading lights of Australian Muay Thai. Yolanda has done a lot in the IFMA games, so that knockout from the lady from Canberra was amazing. Amber Kitchen, of course, no slouch. The daughter of the legendary Julie Kitchen, come up fighting and is looking to get back on the stage with strength and confidence. There's also Jonathan Haggerty versus Amir Nasseri. So Nasseri is one of the only 4 Amnoy champions. So very big belt and accomplishment from Amir, who trains out of Tiger Muay Thai. Haggerty, of course, a former one champion champ, fought Ratang twice, some phenomenal fights, training out of Nolsey's gym over in the UK. That's a good matchup. Then there is Michael Savas versus Ratang Kitmongnon. Ratang has been training out here. I've been seeing him regularly at Fairtex. It's always really interesting to see him train. He is a very, very smart and intelligent fighter. A lot of people think like, oh, he's just tough. He can take, punches on the chin. We've seen a lot of technical abilities from him, especially when he fought Jacob Smith. And Ratang had a lot of stadium experience. He had a points win some time ago over Gonar PK Sanchai at World CM Stadium. It was a masterclass there. Just the way Ratang is able to control the ring, control the game. But Michael Savas has the hunger of a wolf. Training out of Pet Indy Academy. He has been out here for some time and been making his way up and up and up and up. He has performed on one championship before and done very well. So this is a great matchup. It's anyone's guess who's going to win this. Is it the hunger of the soldier from Cyprus, or is it the durability and the intelligence of the tank from the south of Thailand? Also on the card is a rematch of Samapet versus Lit Tewada. Lit Tewada now at Pet Indy as well. Samapet at Fairtex. The first time they fought, Lit Tewada was knocked down. Samapet was lighting him up with punches, bang, bang, bang. But Lit Tewada came in with a beautiful elbow, sliced the forehead of Samapet, and the doctor stopped it. It was actually very interesting. Lit Tewada explained how he knocked out Samapet recently in a great video put on by 88 Media, I believe. It's on YouTube. Definitely check it out. Basically, what happened was Lit Tewada had the push kick grabbed, and he fell forward, and he realized the distance wasn't there. And when he did that push kick and fell forward, he realized the distance that he needed to be, and he lunged the second time with the elbow to cut Samapet. So very, very smart moves from Lit Tewada. We'll see how this one sizes up. Of course, the main event is one to talk about. Liam Harrison, the Hitman, versus Nango Gyangadao. That one for the one championship belt. This is something that Liam wants it. This is the crowning achievement for his career. Nango has been on fire. His last fight with, I believe it was 2 fights ago at least, was with Samapet. He lit up Samapet. There's just a little bit of a level difference there. Liam's last fight with Muay Thai PK Sanchai, one of the best Muay Thai fights I've ever seen. 5 knockdowns in less than 3 minutes. It was madness. Liam has been on the grind, on the graft for years, done incredible things in his own career and for the sport. So really hoping for an exciting night of action at one championship, and it's going to be really interesting to see how that one goes. I recently got a chance to interview Steve Campbell, who is Liam Harrison's strength and conditioning coach. So definitely check that out. That is on iTunes. So a lot going on with Liam. Definitely excited for this one championship card. The next day over at Fairtex Fight Promotion is a nice lineup. Jaga from Eminent Air and Strikeforce in the Gold Coast is taking on Ruben from Powerhouse. That's a very nice matchup. Jaga coming off, I believe, a knockout win at Lumpinee. Heavy-handed, has a lot of amateur experience. Coming out here, staying at Eminent Air over in Eastern Bangkok for some time. Ruben has been on the graft as well. He fought over at Super Champ. He's fought at Lumpinee a handful of times, and the Powerhouse team is definitely on the rise. They have some great trainers there, Jack Lowe, Sam Cassidy. They have a very interesting system, so really looking forward to seeing Ruben perform again. This Saturday, I have my Muay Thai and marketing for Muay Thai fighters class online seminar. That will be at 7 p.m. Thai time. Hit me up if you're interested. We'll go over how to get sponsors, how to get fights, and how to grow an authentic audience. That is $75, so hit me up for that. The last bit of news is the Rebellion card. It's been fully launched. That show September 3rd over in Melbourne. I'm lucky enough to be going out there to commentate, so thank you, Sai Neji. And I am excited for this international level show. The main card is really, really good. Andy Savosky, a former IFMA silver medalist, is taking on the Fire from the Shire, Hugh O'Donnell. So that's going to be very interesting. Hugh has been on good form recently. He had a points win over Tim Nguyen, I believe, at Rebellion over in Sydney. So very aggressive fighter. Never say die attitude. Andy, more technical, training out of the legendary Fairtex. That's going to be a great matchup. River Daz is coming back to Muay Thai. He spent some time boxing. He's taking on Zach Andersons from Riddler's Gym. So Riddler's a great gym out in Perth with Darren Riddler Reese, Kaylee Reese, of course. So excited for that. There is also Soraya Hamemi is taking on Jolana La. So Soraya again training with Hugh and Iram, her partner, over at Sut Hutan in Sydney, and Joanna La over with Superboy over at Weapons 8, I believe, in Melbourne. So that's going to be a good matchup. Joanna La, I believe, is belted for the state of Victoria. So a great matchup there for the ladies. Ramesh Habib is taking on Sakman Kong Strongheart. So Sakman Kong, a former trainer out of Phuket, Revolution Phuket in the south of Thailand. And also there's Tum Winner Muay Thai taking on Kum Sap Pursuit Muay Thai. So that should be good. Anyone that knows Rebellion would be familiar with Tum. He's been around for a long time. I believe he has a points win over Sam Bark. Very, very slick technical fighter. Used to train out of Sidio Tong. So a lot going on with the Rebellion show. That is next Saturday. Doors at 5. There's only limited tickets left in general admission, but it is streaming, so you can see it around the world, and these are international level fights. So a lot going on in the world of Muay Thai. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's keep growing the sport. Make stronger fighters, make stronger people.